Ladies and gentlemen, good morning from wherever you are. Hope you are well and still keeping safe. My name is Levi Munyei, and I want to take this opportunity to welcome all of us to our webinar today. And the topic that we are going to handle is ledger accounting with Infor SunSystems. We have got 4 specific and different areas that we are going to address in this webinar today. We are at Flagsys Systems, what we do and also what we offer. And then number 2, we are going to have an overview of Infor SunSystems General Ledger, where we are going to look at its features, benefits, and reporting. And next, we are going also to have a demo of Infor SunSystems General Ledger. And lastly, we are going to have a session Q&A, where you can questions.
Yes. SunSystem General.
The icon for raising the hand or the chat icon, you can able to post your question and we are going to respond to it. On to the first agenda about Flagsys. Flagsys is an IT consulting company that partners with like-minded entities such as Infor and Sage to provide business management software solutions. At Flagsys, we have got over 13 years of experience with a clientele base of over 80 customers. We operate in East Africa and beyond, and that's why we've got our office located both in Nairobi, Kenya, and Kampala, Uganda. At Flagsys, customer satisfaction and service delivery is our top priority. That's why apart from having a dedicated customer support, we also offer training services to our clients. And of course, this has been made possible by a team of professional, experienced staff who are working with us. As Flagsys, we take pride in offering the following services. That's in IT and training, consultancy and training. We also do software development. We have got a 14 management consultancy. We do financial analysis for any business or organization. And also we do investment advisory and also business planning. From the products that we offer as Flagsys that are currently in the market, these are the following products that we offer. Number 1 is Infor SunSystems, and this is a modern, comprehensive financial accounting management solution that is designed to help international enterprises and fast-growing companies to handle complex financial activities. The next product is Infor Operating Services, commonly known as Infor OS, and this basically serves as a platform for digital transformation, and is a central point for any enterprise ecosystem where you can be able to automate, anticipate, predict, and also inform stakeholders in all the things they do. The next product is Infor Enterprise Asset Management. Just like the word asset in that statement, its core focus is keeping an accurate and detailed database for all the fixed assets, which includes the characteristics, history, and performance, as well as any regulatory related documents. The next product is Infor Dynamic Enterprise Performance Management, commonly known as DEPM. And this is a performance management platform that is specifically designed and from this you can be able to handle all complex activities related with planning, budgeting, forecasting, and reporting, in addition to producing and finalizing financial performance using a single solution. The next is Infor ERP, or other Sightline. This is an end-to-end ERP solution that has functionality suitable for any process mode, that is from make to stock, make to order, and engineer to order. The next is e-procurement system. As Flagsys, we are moving in tandem with technology, where we are trying to eliminate paperwork of manual system and optimizing any procurement process. And an e-procurement process is an in-house system that is built by our able team. This can be integrated seamlessly with any financial management system. It's very flexible and can be customized to meet your needs or requirements. These products allow you to procure, plan, and generate POs electronically. That is through the web interface. We also do customer solution for business and organizations. As Flagsys, we do software development where we listen to your need, and after listening to you, we can able to come up with a solution that is going to address your need. For example, you might want to have a bank interface or any payment interface. We are more than able to do that. The next product is Sage Financial, HR, and Payroll. For more information about our products, feel free. You can either visit our offices that's located both in Nairobi, Kenya, and Kampala, Uganda, by the address displayed on your screen. You can also give us a call, and we are going also to listen to you and also to respond to the same. Or you can write to us, that is at info@flagsys.com. And also you can visit our website, that's for more information about us or our product, that is www.flagsys.com. Or you can engage with us at our various social media platform, and we are going to respond to you. At this juncture, allow me to welcome my colleague, Rogers Kilonzo, to continue with the presentation.
Thank you very much, Levi, for that introduction. I am Rogers Kilonzo, a consultant with Flagsys Enterprises. I'll be taking you through the demo and presentation of ledger accounting with Infor SunSystems. Before we look at the ledger accounting, let us check what is this Infor SunSystems. Infor SunSystems is a financial management software system with integrated financial management, purchasing, inventory, and sales management tools. It is very easy to use, while at the same time very powerful enough to meet your daily and future needs due to its flexibility and scalability. It's designed for international organizations if you are having a chain business, doing complex operations, and fast-growing companies. With the SunSystems ledger accounting, we have several sub-modules. Having the general ledger, fixed assets, accounts payable, accounts receivables, budgeting, corporate allocations, project or job costing, and inventory ledger. Let us now check some of the key features and the benefits you'll get while doing ledger accounting with Infor SunSystems. One of the key features and benefits is the unified ledger. With the unified ledger, we have all your ledger books integrated into a single unified ledger. Could they be your nominal, purchase, sales, inventory, cash, and any other ledger books you may have. They are combined into a unified ledger. This ensures consistency of data. You have streamlined data, eliminates repetition, and ensures you have a consistent and accurate data. Another feature of SunSystems is Multikanban. With the SunSystems, you'll be able to set up an unlimited number of companies. If you are like a multi-chain organization, you'll be able to set up a company for each branch and the head office. Then you'll be able to transact in any of the companies still within one same session. And with the intercompany posting, you will be able to post into multiple business units with a single journal entry. Ledger accounting with the SunSystems is done in a multi-currency. You will be able to transact in an unlimited number of currencies. You will set up the currency codes which you transact in. You will also be able to set up very flexible exchange rates for the currencies. Could your currencies be varying daily, monthly, weekly? You will be able to set up the exchange rates. Could they be daily or per period? Then with the multi-currency, you'll be able to keep up to 5 parallel values for each transaction. Again, you can also keep the non-currency values, like if you are keeping maybe the weights, volumes, we have the memo value for that. SunSystems is also multilingual. It supports most international languages: Arabic, Chinese, English, French, Spanish. So you do not need to be worried if you are an international organization and you want SunSystems to be used in a local language for every region. You will be able to use in your preferred language. Another feature of SunSystems is seamless integration. Seamless integration, you will be able to integrate SunSystems with your business applications. Could you be in insurance, manufacturing, transport, logistics, health, education? You have your main business applications, so you will integrate with SunSystems Financial seamlessly, such that you will be able to import data from your business applications into SunSystems and also export data to your business applications from Infor SunSystems. Another feature is journal authorizations. With this, you take control of all the journal postings happening across your company setup. For example, you may decide your clerks just to be entering the entries, but posting to be done maybe by the head of departments, or you may set some conditions such that posting to key accounts maybe will need authorizations. For example, we may decide any credit posting to our bank accounts must be authorized by the finance manager, and maybe you set another condition: if above a certain amount, then also be authorized by the chief finance officer. So we can set those stages of authorizations until a journal is posted. So with this authorization, it can also be rejected. If rejected, it's sent back to the originator of the journal, who will check the comments. If any corrections need to be done, they will do. Then it will be sent back to the authorizers. When authorized, then it's posted into ledger. Then SunSystems being a Multikanban, it supports intercompany postings. With this, you can post a single journal in one Kanban, or in SunSystems we call it business unit. Then the same is automatically posted in another business unit. For example, maybe you have a chain of businesses, each with its own business unit. So assuming you are in the head office, you purchase an asset for a subsidiary Kanban. So you book that invoice in the head office business unit. Then you want the same to be invoiced. You want the same invoice to be posted in the subsidiary business unit. So with intercompany posting, you just do the entry in the head office business unit. The same is automatically posted in the subsidiary or the target business unit. Another main feature we have in SunSystems is bank transfer for payments. So SunSystems has a payment run. Here you pay your suppliers or your creditors. So you post their invoices. Then with the SunSystems, you just do a payment run, which generates and posts a payment. And then at the same time, generates a bank file. The bank file generated is then deposited in your bank portal. The bank will have set up a new banking portal on your servers. So the file will be automatically posted in the banking portal. Then from there, you can approve. Once approved, now the bank will execute the instructions in the file and transfer the funds from your account to your creditor's accounts. This bank transfer supports all file formats. Your bank may need a file maybe in CSV, a text file, an XML, or an HTML file. I will be able to customize the file to fit your bank requirements. It also supports all the banks, so you do not need to be worried. My suppliers are in bank A and I'm in bank B, so it will be transferred to any bank. Another feature is bank reconciliations. After doing your bank transactions, you have booked either your receipts, payments, bank charges, interest, commissions into SunSystems. Then after some time, the bank will send you statements. You also post this statement in a different book. Then you do reconciliation. So SunSystems has this bank reconciliation feature, which you can do an auto reconciliation based on a matching criteria that you'll set up. Maybe you can decide I'll be reconciling based on transaction references. So if the references in your the statement and in your books match, then you can do an auto reconciliation. Then you can manually reconcile the additional transactions like the bank charges, commissions, and interest, which you do not have control over the reference that will be used. Another nice feature of SunSystems is real-time reporting. SunSystems will enable you to extract your reports anytime with the inbuilt reporting engine. We also have Excel reporting using Infor query and analysis, which is integrated in your Excel, and also SharePoint. So with Excel reporting, you will be able to extract your reports straight from Excel without logging into SunSystems. Also with Info Q&A and Sharperlight, you will be able to upload bulk data into SunSystems from Excel. Maybe you have thousands of lines of transactions. You want to upload them into SunSystems. You do not need to go and type one by one in SunSystems. You just do a mass upload from Excel. Then we have dashboard reports done by Sharperlight and also in analysis. You can choose to do them in Excel if you are using Info and analysis, and if you want to use web, then we have Sharperlight. So Sharperlight supports web reporting. If you are interested in reporting from the web, then Sharperlight have you covered. Then having seen the features, let's do a short demo of the features in SunSystems. So this is the look of SunSystems as an application. This is how SunSystems looks like. As I said, it's a Multikanban, so I can set up multiple companies in SunSystems. If I want to switch from one company to another, if I'm working in different companies, so I'll just change the business unit. Here I'll be able to select the company that I want to work in without logging off from SunSystems to log in again. So I'll just change from within the same login session. Then I selected the business unit or the company that I want to work in. Then to look into accounting, let me do a simple journal entry. In SunSystems, I'll do it through ledger entry. So assume I'm booking a supplier invoice. So I'll enter the reference. So maybe I'm purchasing maybe some computer software. Then I'll enter my supplier account. So I'll enter the amount, maybe I bought the software and the currency. So I'm transacting in Kenyan shillings. Then I'll enter my second line. So as you can see, I've entered my amount in Kenya shillings. It's automatically converted using the exchange rates that I've set up in my exchange rates for my currencies to USD. So, and in euro. So to set up these rates, we have the currency. First, to set up the currency codes, like mine, I've just set up a few. So you'll be able to set up unlimited number of currencies. And then you set up the exchange rates. So I'll set up my exchange rates. So I can choose either to set up the currency daily rates if my current, if for a particular currency the rates are changing daily, or for period if the rates are changing not daily but per period. So you can set up your weekly rates, daily rates, period rates, or yearly rates, just depending on how your currencies change. So once I do my entry, I can choose to hold it. Assuming I do not have all the information about my entry, I can choose to hold it. So like now I've just held it, so I can retrieve it later and add the information I want or correct, and the corrections I want to do, then I post. So now I can just come and retrieve the journal I've just held. So I can retrieve it, then I can choose to post. So once posted, I get a journal number, and optionally I can get a report. So the report is optional. If you wish maybe to print it or save it in your machine, you can do so. So the next thing I'll be showing is the intercompany postings. So this is where we'll post a journal in Kanban, in one Kanban or business unit in Sun, and it will be automatically posted in another business unit. So to do this, as a user, there's nothing special you are required to do. All the setup is done in the background. So for you, you'll just post your journal. Then it will be automatically posted in the other business unit. So I'll do a ledger entry. So maybe my reference I say is in the Kanban. So assume I'm booking a customer invoice. So this is the entry I've just made. So I'll click on post. So once I post it, will be posted in my current Kanban or business unit is RJT, and automatically also it will be posted in the target business unit, which in my setup I've called PK1. So I'll click post. So a journal number 53 has been generated for the source business unit. Then at this stage, then the journal will also be posted in the second business unit. So as you can see in my taskbar here, I have journal number 53 posted, journal number 840 posted on PK1. So I have posted a single journal in two business units with an entry in one business unit. So that's how intercompany posting works. As I had explained, you may use it if you are having multiple business units, and like you buy an asset for one business unit and you want to invoice, so invoice in your business unit, and the same is also posted invoiced in the second business unit. And the other thing I'll show is journal authorizations. So with this, a journal will undergo stages of authorizations before it's posted. So to do it, I'll just do my normal ledger entry. Assume I'm doing some payments. So maybe yes, it's my cash payments. So here doing my payment, I select my supplier account. Then I assume I'm paying in so another feature in SunSystems Ledger, we can do what we call journal presets. So with this, for the common processes, for example, for payments, if you are doing cash or bank payment, Here we have some like predicted entries that we do. Obviously, we have a supplier or a creditor and your cash or bank account. So for example, if you are doing a cash payment, you can do a preset such that after entering the first line of the creditor, then the second line is automatically generated, and the fields for the amounts, the account code, the debit credit marker, those are automatically filled. So this will save on your time doing the repetitive thing that the system can learn and do for you. So for example, now if I click OK, the second line will be generated. So here I have my second line generated, filled with the account code for my bank, the amounts, and the debit credit marker. So I just enter one line and it's the second line is automatically generated. So if everything is correct, then I can choose to post. So for this one, we have to check authorizations. So if I post this one, it will not generate a journal number immediately because it needs to go for authorizations. So I click post. Sorry, I do not currency. So I now click post. So as you can see, it's asking me to send it to for authorizations. So maybe I can put my comments. Please authorize the payment. So here you see the message is different. The journal has not yet been posted. Authorization set successfully created. So the person who is supposed to authorize will be able to view the transaction, the journal's pending authorizations. Then if they are okay, they authorize and it's automatically posted. If they have any problem with the journal, they will reject, put their comment, and it's sent back to the originator of the journal, who can make the corrections, send it back for authorizations, then it can be authorized and posted. So the next thing I'll show is reconciliations. So SunSystems as the reconciliation manager. So with the reconciliation manager, you will be able to do your bank reconciliations. You reconcile your bank transactions in SunSystems, maybe your payments, receipts, bank charges, those you have posted in the bank accounts. Then once you receive your statement, you also post it in a different book, and then you reconcile the two. So here, I'll be matching based on the transaction reference. So I have my bank statement and my transactions in Sun matching with transaction reference. Then I select the currency. So here I've selected my bank account in SunSystems, which I want to reconcile the transactions. Then here I have the transaction currency for which I'm reconciling. So as you can see in book A, here we have the transactions, and in book D, I have my bank statement. Then I can extract. So here I have two sections. The upper section has the transactions for your payments, receipts, sitting in SunSystems. And then in the section below, I have the transactions from my bank statement. So I can do an auto reconciliation for those transactions which match. If maybe like this transaction reference matches any transaction reference in the second section, and then if I do an auto reconciliation, the location mark here will change to reconciled. So I'll click auto rec. So if they are duplicates, those will be ignored such that you can check them and then match them manually. So as you can see, after clicking, all the transactions which match the reference, the amount and the currency code, they are reconciled. So those which have not matched have just been left as not allocated. So these ones, I can match them manually. Maybe they are bank charges, interest, commissions, and other transactions that do not originate from you, those which maybe originate from the bank. So if I want to reconcile them, I just check them. I just check those which I want to be reconciled. So I check them and I click OK, then they are also reconciled. So that's how simple the bank reconciliation happens in Sun Systems. So let me now show you, just to appreciate the reporting in Excel and in web for Sun Systems. So I've just designed a simple report in Excel, a simple trial balance, which we will extract a report from Excel. So here I log in. This is Infor Q&A. It's integrated in Excel. So here I have my simple trial balance designed in Infor Q&A in Excel. So I've simplified it such that I just run it by click of a button. So if I click this button, the report will be extracted. So my report is here. I've just extracted. So this is just a simple trial balance. You can do many reports, any kind of report with the Infor Q&A in Excel. So the other thing I want to show is the web reporting. Here we use this reporting tool called the Shaperlight. So with the Shaperlight, we will be able to report from the web. So I'll just open my web browser, then I'll log in. So I'll be able to extract Sun Systems reports from the web. Like for example, I just have some 2 reports just to show. So you'll also be able to do dashboard reports just to show some graphical representation of your reports. So like this, I have one simple data aging. I'll just extract it from the web. So I have my parameters for the dates I want to report from. Then once I click submit, the report will be extracted in the web. So this is my report that I've just designed using SharePoint and reporting from web. So here you can export it to different formats, maybe as Excel, PDF, Word. These formats available. If you want to edit maybe the report design, you still do it from the web. So here I have my query builder. So I'll be able to build my report again, maybe if I want to edit anything. So I'll just do it from the web. I do not need to go back either in Excel or in SharePoint as the application. So I'll just do it from web. Then when designing, I can also do a preview just to be sure before I extract my data is coming out correctly. So this is web reporting using SharePoint. Another thing is dashboard reporting. So SharePoint comes with a very beautiful and easy to use dashboard reporting tool. So like this is just a simple comparison of my customer sales per country. So I have my data in a table on the left side, then shortly a pie chart is extracting. So you can build your reports straight from web, build some dashboard pages depending on how you want your reports to be extracted. See the graphical representation in various forms, maybe a pie chart, a bar chart, a line, just depending in which format you want to do your analytics in. So like mine, I just have a simple pie chart per country. So here, if I want to see the specific sales per country, I just click on the country name above there. So that's SharePoint. You can report from the web, do dashboard reports from Excel or from the web, just how you choose. Then one more thing, maybe I can just go back to SunSystems and show you the bank payments. So as I said, in SunSystems, we'll be able to do automated bank transfer. So SunSystems comes with this tool, Payment Run. So with this, I'll just run it. So before you do the payment run, you must have your invoices to pay for your creditors. Then you mark those ones which you want to pay if you do not want to pay all of them. So then I select my profile that I'll pay with. So here I'll specify the name of the bank file that will be sent. So here I've had deficiency in my bank, but this is just the recording in SunSystems. So I can post the debits since this is not the bank account. So in the bank, maybe I have some cash, or before the file is sent, maybe you can do some deposits. So I click yes. So SunSystems will warn you just in case you do not have sufficient funds in your bank to do the payment. So a payment journal will be posted, and then also a bank file generated that will be sent to your bank. At the same time, also A remittance advice will also be generated, which you can send to your suppliers. So here I have my bank file that has been generated in a text format. This is just a simple format. We can customize the file in the format that your bank will require. If it's XML, CSV, any format that your bank will require, we will customize it. The file has some symbol fields, the bank SWIFT code if it's required, the account number, the amounts and the currencies in which the amounts are to be paid. So we can add another information that the bank may require for you to do the payment. Then here we have the remittance advice generated, which you can either email or print. So there's just so much that you can do with Infor SunSystems, booking your transactions, reporting. For customized demos on any area or tool that you may want, you can request and we'll do it for you. So at this juncture, I take you back to my colleague Levi, who will take us to the next session. Welcome, Levi.
Thank you so much, Rogers, for the great presentation. Now on to our last agenda as far as this webinar is concerned. We'll be having a time for question and answers. Just in case I've got any question, please feel free. You can either use the icon for the raise hand icon. Just tap that icon and raise your hand, and we're going to give an opportunity for you to raise your question. Or you can also use the chat icon just by posting your question or your feedback therein, and we're going to respond to the same. So please feel free just to out any question, and we are going to respond to the same. And as for more information about us, or maybe you might want more demo about our products, please you can use the contacts that are displayed on your screen, or you can write an email to us and we are going to respond to the same. So now on to questions. Feel free, just tap the icon for raising the hand, or you can also post your question on the comment section and we are going to respond to the same. This is our time where you can be able to, for example, you've got any query about the presentation, about today's presentation. It's time that you can able to ask us, and we are going to get back to you on the same. Or if you're unable to talk, you can also just post your question on the comment section by using the icon for the chat icon, and we are going to read out your question and also give feedback for the same. Or there's something that you need to be clarified, or you need more information about what has been presented, please feel free. This is the time for that. Yeah, I can see Jacqueline, your hand is up. Please proceed to raise your question.
Good morning all. Is it possible that if Rogers can just repeat the process of processing one journal in 2 business units, because he went over that a bit quickly. So if you could just show that again a little bit slower. Thank you.
Okay, sure. So Jacqueline and other members, to do it, you just do it using the normal ledger entry. If you like using the functions, maybe LEN, then you go to ledger entry. I'll select just the source. Now, assuming I'm posting my source business, assuming this is the head office. Then once posted, I'll have the second Kanban, which is a PK1. So I'll post in RJT, and the same will be posted in PK1. So assume I'm booking a customer invoice, for example, or let's say it's a supply invoice. Assume we have purchased some asset for the PK1 business unit. So here I'll enter the details I need for this. So I'm booking this supplier invoice. So I wanted the same to be posted in PK1. So I enter the amount. I enter my second line. So I have entered the information I wanted, the debit and the credit line. So as a user, as I said, there's nothing special that you'll need to do. The setup will have been done. So for those journals that need to be posted as Intercompany to the other business unit, once you click post, it will automatically be posted. So here I'll just click post this currency. Okay, sorry. I needed to have a debit here, sorry for that. So I post. So the first journal has been posted, number 55 in RJT. This is the Kanban code for RJT. Then at this stage, I click OK. The same will be posted in the second business unit. Wait just a second as the journal is posted. So the journals have been posted. Journal number 55 in the first business unit, the source, and number 841 posted in PK1, which was the target business unit. So I can query in my second business unit, or let me just do in both. In source was RJT number 55. So the journal that has been posted in first the source business unit, then I'll query in the second business unit, PK1. So this was journal number 841. Sorry. So journal number 841 in PK1. So I have the same journal posted, the same entry posted in the two business units. So Jacqueline, I think you are right.
Yes, I am. Thank you. I've actually seen that this is based on the business rules that have been set up per requirement. So thank you for that.
But thank you so much, Jacqueline, for that question. From our comment section, also we have a question from Nigel Kondoro. I hope I pronounced your name well. And you're asking that, are you able to demonstrate posting if the bank statement or this is done without human intervention?
Okay, for the bank statement, I not prepared the one for now, but what happens, your bank statement can come in several formats. The bank can send you either in a CSV or Excel. Some other banks send it in a format called MT940. So in any format that the bank gives you, we will transform that file and do an automatic posting in Sun. If you allow it to be automated or you'll be doing it through transfer desk, that can be done. But for now, I had not prepared the statement posting. But it's a very simple process. You just do it either if it's in CSV, you can directly post it in Sun, or if it needs some transformation, we'll be able to do that and then post it in SunSystems and do your reconciliations.
Okay, thank you, Rogers. You proceed to Geoffrey, and Geoffrey is asking, is it possible to integrate procurement and HR functions, e.g. leave days management?
Yes, Geoffrey, it's very possible. With SunSystems, we can integrate any systems you have and do any custom requirements you may need, so long as the data sits in the other system. In SunSystems, you can always customize and seamlessly integrate.
Right. Hope that is clear, Mr. Geoffrey. We move to Suleiman Abdi, and Abdi is asking that when you're recording the ledger entry, we didn't see the description of the transaction.
Okay, Suleiman, for the description, maybe I went too fast. It's there. It's only sometimes we do some presets for it to be automatically generated. If I can just do a simple one. So this is the window of ledger entry. I've entered the reference. So the description is here. So we have done for my business, I've just done some presets to copy the name of the journal type, but it's optional. You can choose so that someone types it such that it comes blank, you type it, or it picks the description of the journal type. For mine, I just set it to the description of the journal type. Maybe that's why I did not mention the description, but the field is here. You type your desired description. Thank you.
All right, thank you, Rogers. Thank you, Susan, also, Chavangi, for your comment, where you're saying that I found intercompany posting interesting, and I'll follow up on how it can be set up. Thank you for your feedback, Susan. We have got also a question from Esther Nekesa. Please, you can unmute and proceed to raise your question.
Levi, my question, it's more or less a possibility that I want to explore on the Sun system. And my question would be, I see there's a function for multiple currency. So per se, I'm receiving, I'm handling a project that's donor funded, and I'm receiving it in a foreign currency, per se a sterling pound. And my expenditure is most definitely in shillings because I'm based in Kenya, and I still have to do a reporting in pounds. Does the integrated multiple currency allow for me to expend in Kenya shillings, but still finally generate a report that will go back to the receiving currency, which is pounds?
Thank you, Esther. Yes, that's very possible. As I had shown, maybe if I can just do a simple one for this. Sorry, the date. So like assuming you get you are booking your transaction, maybe let's say like in Kenya shillings, for example, for GBP. So I enter this amount. So it's automatically generated, converted into several other currencies. We have the base reporting, and you can set up to more other two currencies, the fourth and the fifth currency. So these conversions are very possible. So you will be able to do anything with your, with your currency. So you'll be able to keep up to 5 parallel currency, parallel values in different currencies. So if you want to report in any particular currency, you will be able to do so.
And a question would be, is the exchange rate system generated, or can I input it?
No, the system rates are not system generated. You do them manually. So you get your rates either from the central bank or from where you get them. Then you add them into SunSystems. So you can create either daily or period rates based on your requirements.
All right, thank you so much, Rogers, for that. Andrew Kisaka, is saying that we appreciate the presentation, very insightful. Is there a provision to amend a ledger posting in case you discover an error without necessarily running a reversal?
Thank you, Andrew. As you know, for ledger, it's very critical. There are some areas we may not allow amending, but SunSystems comes with an optional feature called provisional posting. With this one, you can post provisionally such that it's still you are still able to do your amendments. So you recall that journal that you provisionally posted, and you do amendments. But once you do a permanent posting, there's just few information that you can amend, maybe like the transaction description. If you are using an analysis or due dates, those you can amend. But for some key information like the account codes, the amounts, the currencies, those are not amendable. I think you understand the criticality that comes and also the sensitivity that comes with amending some fields. Thank you.
All right, thank you, Rogers. Andrew, I hope you've been answered. We want to proceed to the next part, the tail end of our presentation. But just in case of any other question, please feel free. Just tap that icon for raising the hand, and we are going to respond to the same. All right, on to our special announcement. Yeah, we want to announce about our upcoming online training that is going to happen on 21st, 25th March. That is 2022 this year. Are going to take 5 days. and going to be from 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. And these are trainings that you cannot afford to miss. So please, in case you haven't registered for the same, and if you want to learn more about Infor SunSystems, you can be able to register for the online training. We have already sent communication through email and also various platforms. So feel free to register on the same, and we are going to get back to you. And the next event is about still on the online webinar, and that is going to happen 13 April, of course, this year, from 11 a.m. to 12 p.m. That's East African time. And the topic that we're going to handle in our next webinar is purchase and inventory management with Infor SunSystems. And this is it's free of charge. We don't charge anything. It's just for you to register, and we are going to send you a login access to the webinar. Otherwise, we want to take this opportunity just to, number one, to thank our clients for having found time to attend our webinar today, and also our prospective clients. Thank you for logging in to our webinar today, and I hope what you learned today has been of help to you. Not forgetting our Flagsys staff for making this possible, and we can't afford to forget our Technical Director, Mr. Isa Munyendo, and our CEO, Madam Mariam Auma, and also for making this possible. Until next time, please continue keeping safe, and see you in our next event. Don't forget that successful people look just like you. I wish you a great afternoon and all the best.